Good afternoon, sir. Today we will present our group project which titled Performance Study Using Windows Performance Counter. Our group consists of Muhammad Adam Asif and me myself, Aldina bin Imran. Starting with the introduction, as technology advances, PCs have become essential in our daily lives, work, communication, and entertainment. In this project, the main objective is to conduct a comprehensive performance analysis of our personal computers using the Windows Performance Monitor, or also known as Windows Performance Counter, which is a powerful tool provided by the Windows operating system. To ensure a smooth computing experience, optimizing PC performance is crucial. We will compare two PCs, which is ours, to identify areas for improvement and potential disparities. By assessing various performance metrics such as processor time, disk read time, and disk write time, we aim to gain understandings into how our PCs handle tasks and identify any bottlenecks that may impact productivity and user experience. Through various data collection and analysis, we will obtain reliable insights to make informed decisions about PC configurations and enhance our computing environments. Now, I will pass to my partner, Adam.
Okay, so now I will be continuing for the results part. Okay, so this is the results obtained for result 1 by using the performance monitor. As you can see here, this is a line graph where where it visualizes three different performance metrics, which is this read time, this write time, and also processor time. They are separated into three colors, where this read time is colored in red lines, this write time is in green lines, and processor time is in blue lines. So as you can see in system 1 here, this read time starts off pretty high, and then it went down, and then it went high again at the start of the performance monitor. And then after that, it goes back down and stabilize at a low value for quite some times. And then it went back up high again at the end of the performance monitor. By the way, this performance monitor is taken for a total duration of 5 minutes, and every 15 seconds, a sample is being taken. So next for system 2, as we can see here, the processor time is quite high, which is in blue line, and it remains high steadily from the start of the performance until the end of the performance. However, the disk read time is quite low. From both of the system 1 and system 2. If you can proceed to the next slide. Okay, now for both of the system 1 and system 2, as you can see here, there are some differences and similarities. So for processor time, system 1 happens to have a much better processor time, where the time is very low, and for system 2, the processor time is high. On the other hand, this read time for system 1 is high, and for system 2 is very low. But they all have quite similar disk write time, which is noted in the green lines. So next, I will pass to Adli to continue.
Okay, so before I continue, for your information, both of our systems run Dota 2 game, which is a game that uses using quite high processor power. So both are running Dota 2, so both are having the same the same game. So I can say that it is fair. So proceed with the table, the result we obtained from the graph just now. This is we extract the graph into Excel files. This is the first data, which is the processor time. And this is the second data, which is the disk write time. And the last one is the disk read time. So for this is the ANOVA test where we calculate for the processor time. This one I calculated it manually. It is quite challenging as we have 20 samples. So there might be some careless mistakes when calculating it. So this is the results we obtain where there has statistically significant difference between these two systems for the processor time. Next, passing to Adam.
So this is the results that I calculated for the disk write time. So by obtaining the means, the SST, SSA, SSE, etc., and by conducting the F-test, I can conclude that for the calculation of the disk write time, it doesn't have statistical differences between these two systems. Next, Adli.
So for the last performance metrics, which is disk read time, we didn't calculate it manually because it took quite some time to calculate it manually because like I said, it has 20 samples. So we decided to create a coding where it will calculate the system 1 mean, system 2 mean, overall mean. It will calculate all of this. Now I will show the code. So this code is quite basics where I already input the values here. It can be changed where the code where the program will prompt user for the input, but then there are some time constraints in order to complete the coding. So I just leave it there as basic as possible, but it runs quite good when I run. So it will ask for how many samples, then it will output all the calculations that I have stated in the coding. So from here, we can see that it doesn't have statistical difference between these two systems, same as here. I also have proved it with the theoretical values where I calculate manually for performance metric 1, which is processor time. But then I already changed the values here, so I couldn't show it. So then I think we can continue. I'm passing back to Adam.
So for the conclusion, I think we think that both systems shows a different behavior of their processing speed and disk read or write time. So based on the mean obtained and analysis of the graph we obtained by conducting the performance monitor for 5 minutes, I think that system 1 processing speed is much better than system 2, as shown in the graph before. However, for the disk read time, system 2 seems to have a much faster speed than system 1. I think these differences might be because of the case how different laptops use different processing method. Like maybe my laptops uses its CPU to process data when playing the game of Dota 2. So there will be an increased workload to the CPU. So the processing speed would be decreased. So despite all these differences, both systems also have some similarities, which happens to be the disk write time. So I think that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.